This is Martha, and I am here to walk you through how to use the appointment scheduler feature through your Google Calendar to schedule something like parent-teacher conferences. I'm currently working on a MacBook, however, I'm using the Chrome browser, so even if you're on a Chromebook, the same series of steps should apply. So I've started by opening my Rapid Identity, and I'm going to click here to open my Google Calendar. That takes me here to the current day on my Google Calendar. Now I have my settings as such that I can see a week at a time. So if yours looks slightly different than mine, you may want to go up here in the upper right corner and select that week. All right, so let's imagine that I'm going to have parent-teacher conferences the week of October 3rd. So I'm going to navigate to that week. And I know I'm going to have parent-teacher conferences from 4 to 8 p.m. on October 4th and October 6th. So you can either go up here in the upper left-hand corner and click Create Appointment Schedule, or you can go to the actual day when you're going to have conferences, line it up with the time where it's going to start, 4 p.m., and it will open a new event here as well. Next, you're going to look at these options underneath the title and go over to the far right and select Appointment Schedule. So I already have a schedule, so I have the option to add availability to an existing schedule or create a new appointment schedule. You will likely need to create a new appointment schedule, and then we're going to click Continue. We're going to add a title. And then appointment duration. It has a couple pre-filled options, but say you want to do a 20-minute conference. You'll scroll down here to Custom, and there is where you can enter in the desired length of your conferences and click Done. Next, under the category of General Availability, you don't want to be having conferences week after week after week, so we're not going to repeat weekly. We're going to select Does Not Repeat. That will allow us to select specific dates and times when conferences will be held. So as you can see, October 4th was already selected. I do want them to begin at 4 p.m., but I'm going to click on the 5 p.m. here because I actually want it to go a little longer. Now, I not only have conferences on the 4th, but I also have conferences on the 6th. So I'm going to select that date. It defaults from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., so I'm going to make sure I adjust that from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. All right, as you can see, it's already building out here in the calendar to the right. Next, we're going to select scheduling window. This is how frequently or how far out parents can schedule. So 60 days, we're going to call that just fine. Forgive me, I'm going to move myself over here. Minimum time booked before the appointment. So if you don't want last minute bookings, I might recommend changing this to 24 hours to give yourself 24 hours to prepare for the conference. Booked appointment settings, this would be adding a buffer time or limiting the number of bookings per day. I would keep both those settings as is. And then feel free to adjust the color so that it stands out from other events in your calendar. Then we're going to click Next. So again, I still have my conference title here. You can click on this and verify that that is how your name and photo will appear. For location and conferencing, I'm going to recommend leaving this as choose a location. More about that later. In the description, I'm going to say, please add your student's name and location preference as virtual or in person. I will follow up with a virtual link if that option is requested. I look forward to seeing you. So this is a general description that's going to appear at the top of your booking page. Now in the booking form, it's automatically going to ask for the parent's first name, last name, and email address. Where it says add an item, please click there. You'll see you can add a phone number or a custom item. select custom item, and add student's name and location. This is where parents will enter their student name, as well as if they would like to have the conference in person or virtual. I would check that you want this required and click Add Item. Now you might be saying, why don't you add an item for the student's name and an item for a location? Well, if I click the Add Item again, you'll see that custom item is no longer illuminated. I can only add a phone number. You can opt to add that or choose to cancel. Last but not least, we have our reminders. Do you want yourself and your parents to get an email reminder? It defaults to one day before, and you can add an additional reminder if you'd like. Then you're going to go ahead and click Save. All right. So first, let's verify that parents can only book on October 4th and October 6th, the week we have conferences. I'm going to back up to this week. You'll notice I'm not seeing those purple bands there. I'm going to continue in the week after for October break. I'm not seeing those purple bands there. So these are the only time slots in which parents can sign up. So what will parents see? Go ahead and click on this cube and then this big blue button, Open Booking Page. That will open a new tab. And along the top, you can see I'm viewing it as myself, but I want to see what others see. So if you click on that What Others See, this is what your parents will view when you share the link with them. Up here is where parents can see that description where we specify location preference as virtual or in person. If you look over here at the month view, you'll see that today's date is highlighted in a dark blue and the available dates appear in light blue. When the parents click on that available date, they are able to see the 20-minute time slots that are still available. So let's say I want to sign up. I'm a parent and I'm going to sign up for Tuesday, October 4th at 6 p.m. after soccer practice. It already default adds my first name and last name and my email address. Here's that custom item we entered where you can enter your student's name and the location, virtual or in person. Then you click Book. Booking confirmed, it reviews the date and the time and gives them the option to cancel their appointment. As you can see, it automates an email to the schedule owner, in this case me, and then you can click Close. So that's what a parent can see. Now let's go back to what it looks like on your calendar. As you can see, here's the appointment that I just booked. I can click in there and see that they added Jane and that they want virtual. If a parent requests virtual, you can go here to the little pencil, just like you would any other calendar invite, and then click this big blue button, Add Google Meet Video Conferencing, and Save. That will automatically update that booking appointment to now include the Google Meet link. All right, so can another parent book from 6 to 6:20? Let's verify. Again, I'm going to click on that waffle, open the booking page, see what others see, select October 4th, and as you can see, the 6 p.m. time slot has been removed. Last but not least, I'm ready to send an email and share this with my parents. How do I do that? Again, click on the purple waffle, you'll click Share, and then you'll be automatically given this link that you can copy and paste into the email template included with this video. I hope you find that beneficial and that you have amazing parent-teacher conferences. Don't forget, you can always reach out to EdTech Chat if you need some support. Thanks.